Hey there, my royal subjects, and welcome to the new episode of Robin King's Royal Tough Review. This episode is going to be a little bit different than the last one, since we're not only going to talk about the contestant, but in addition, we're going to talk about one of WWE Tough Enough judges. The first subject that we're going to discuss is about the contestant Patrick and the contestant Tanner, the biggest rivalry right now in Tough Enough. These two literally hate each other right now since they're both on top. Well, in this previous episode, Patrick is on top of Tanner. Tanner was talking a lot that he was the best, that he has proven to every viewer that he was number one. And right now, he's being number two, and Patrick number one. That's the thing that I was telling Tanner to not be so confident and get too cocky, because he lighted the fire on Patrick, and Patrick is beating him right now. I'm really happy that Patrick right now is in the top because he deserves that. He won the only challenge presented in the show. And let me tell you that his character, he made it the best that it can be. Not only Patrick has the physique and has the charisma, but he also possessed the passion for the WWE. And that's something that many of the Tough Enough contestants lack on. And it was clearly seen in this episode, since when the judges asked them who did watch the live event in Japan in the WWE network, and the only one that saw it was Patrick. That was clear. Like, the judges said, like, okay, we can end it right now, because the only one that has that interest and that passion that thrives him to be the best, to be a WWE superstar, it's only Patrick. What the heck they do in the Performance Center, For me, I will be like watching WWE like I do normally here in my apartment. And that's something that only Patrick has. And that's what I identify myself with him. That passion for WWE, wanting to watch time and time again, watch shows, history of the WWE, want to make your character better. For Tanner, he only is like, oh, my physique, and I can do this and I can do that. But it's more than that, It's to have passion for the company. It's more that, oh, you can lift like 500 pounds, or you can run faster than everyone, or you can have the best character. But if you really, in your heart, you don't feel that passion, then you're not really in the right place. The second topic of this episode is going to be about the meanest WWE Tough Enough judge. That is Miss Helen Boots, AJ Lee, Casper looking crumpet, Paige. The reason why I'm going to talk about Paige is because of her attitude, her aggression towards the contestant Sara Lee. Since she believes that Sara Lee hasn't proven herself to have a personality. Still, I don't know what Paige calls having personality. It's having more drama. I don't know what that is. Even though I get it, her character that was given to her was Mean Queen, and she really wasn't mean at all. She was just walking with having this, badass look in her face, and that's it. There's more towards what is a Mean Queen for Sara Lee. But Paige even told Sara Lee in this previous episode that she was going to put her in elimination week after week until she proves herself that she possesses any personality at all. And that is something that is stood in the wrong way with me with Paige. How can Paige threaten Sara Lee on putting her in elimination week after week until she proves to her that she really possesses personality? And that is stood very wrong with me. Even though I know that Paige is doing this to motivate Sara Lee on showing her personality, but when you're in WWE, there's a campaign called Don't Be a Bully, Be a Star. And while Paige, you're being kind of a little bit bullied. When you're a judge, you just give, advice on what she needs to get better on, but threaten her on you're going to be in elimination week after week until you prove to me that you have personality, then, that's just being a mean queen. In the honorable moments of Tough Enough, the first one that was the most impactful one is when Diana leaves Tough Enough. She had some personal issues. It wasn't because of how mean the girls and the guys were against her. Gabby is getting a little bit too confident, and she's doing a smart thing, making friends with Sara Lee. As we all know, Sara Lee is like the fan favorite because she looks different than all the females in that show. And I think that was smart from Gabby to say that I will help you with your personality, but really Gabby's just looking out for herself. The parts that I really like from the challenge were especially Amanda, that she nailed the Barbie doll character. My dad did an amazing job portraying King of the Ring in his own way. Since he's from Egypt, he did this amazing pharaoh. And that's something that I have never seen in WWE that was pretty amazing and creative on the part of Mada. Georgia won the challenge for the female, and she looked super hot with that. The bitchy boss, it was really amazing, and she really nailed it. Another moment in the challenge that I really laughed was when Dara was the falling angel. At first, I didn't know how she was going to make a character that is a fallen angel. And when she goes to the ring and she falls, I'm like, is she for real? She was literally the fallen angel. And even though they give her a ridiculous character, for me, Dara didn't deserve to get eliminated. The last and final topic of this episode is going to be about the contestant that was sent to elimination for the second week in a row, and that is Sara Lee. Well, Sara Lee deserved this week to be in elimination since she couldn't portray the right way with her character, the challenge, that was the mean queen. She was more like a motorcycle girl. And for that point, I think that she really deserved to be in elimination. But when the judges asked each contestant who should go home, like everyone pointed out to Sara Lee, I was like, are you serious? And for a moment, I thought like, I think they're putting her to elimination. I wanting her to go because she's the biggest threat. She is the fan favorite right now. If you put CZ and Sara Lee in elimination and whatever other contestant you want, they will get eliminated because in the guys, CC is the favorite. Well, I think it's the favorite. Or maybe with Patrick. And Sara Lee in the girls is the favorite because she looks totally different than each and every one of those girls. But now Sara Lee is going to be in elimination time and time again if she doesn't improve her personality. And the diva that is going to put her in elimination is going to be Paige because she's the queen of personality and now she's acting like a mean queen. But Sara Lee needs to prove to everyone that she has what it takes to be a WWE diva. I totally see it in her. Thank you, my royal subjects, on watching my new review, and of course, my new look. Just kidding. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and obviously follow me on Twitter. That is Robin King Champ. And don't forget, when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, go and watch some of the videos that I made that are about the divas, the knockouts, the NXT divas, and let me entertain you. So thank you once again for your time, and see you next week on another new episode of Robin King's Royal Tough Review. Thank you. Bye.